Hi guys and welcome to ThrustZone.com. This is Mohit Soni. What is in front of you is the Tata Tigor CNG. A couple of months earlier we drove the Tata Tigor CNG. We were really impressed. Now we wanted to know more about the Tigor, and Tata has very happily sent us the car for the week. We spent an entire week with this car, and we're going to tell you what it is like to drive, how it is, and this is also, like I mentioned in the Tiago review, the first time that we're getting our hands on the facelifted and the basics versions of the Tata Tiago. So this review is very important for people who've not seen the car in real flesh and in daylight as we are seeing it right now, because previously all we had access to it was in the showrooms, with a within the showroom, and probably a test drive or not. But this is a full-blown review after a week in the daylight, in the flesh, is what I'm talking about. So this is important. This is not just covering the CNG part. This covers the new aspects of the facelifted version as well. And as you can see, the grille is new. It's really done great. It makes the Tigor look really nice. It's got a very nice sharp front end, very much like the Ultras, but not entirely. You've got these very nice LED DRLs here, which look sort of aftermarket, not entirely. Those are the fog lamps. You get projector lamps. The headlights and fog lamps work really well. And this is the side profile where you can see these are the alloy wheels, and they are genuinely alloy wheels and not plastic wheels. These are 14-inch tires, of course, keeping in mind with the CNG concept, the fuel efficiency concept. Tata is still not given it 15-inch wheels on the top end variant, but nevertheless they are almost proportionate enough. At the back you get these new clear lens indicators, the whole tail lamp altogether. You've got the reversing light below, and on the other side you get a reflector along with the light. Extremely well done reversing camera integration with parking sensors that are not on offer with this car, and by government mandate you only have to provide either of these two things, the camera or the reversing sensor. The ICNG badging, like I said, the tail lamps look really nice. It's got a hatchback design and just one small button instead of a very big unit here for the boot opening, but you get LED lights for the number plate, which is really impressive for a CNG car. The whole idea behind the CNG car with the Tata product here is that there is a good amount of premiumness and not just the base variant. This is in fact the top end variant. That's how the boot looks like, with the tank and some stuff kept below. You can slide in certain things and keep a good amount of stuff here, but obviously this is used for everyday purpose. Trips with large bags not going to be possible, but what is possible is that this is one of the smallest and safest cars that you can buy in India, because as I can feel here, the metal feels very solid on the inside, and outside feels very robust while driving, and you get a very safe car, a 4-star rated car. Of course the CNG car has to be retested by the global NCAP, but then again I don't know whether that's going to happen or not, but we're pretty sure that it's going to do really well in a crash test. And talking about the design, the side profile continues to be the same. You've got a good amount of chrome, and you've got keyless entry and go. Sadly this keyhole is not covered, but let's jump in the back first, behind my own driving position. As you can see, good impressions, and they translate into good legroom, very good knee room, very good headroom. Got some cubby hole to keep some stuff for 12-volt charging sockets for the passengers behind, because as you can see there's no other port for them. And this is the LED light again, very good glass area. This is rainy season now, all the light is appreciated, and here there is a lot of light. Under thigh support is just about okay. Door pads are quite thin. You can squeeze a small bottle though, a medium sized bottle that is. Height adjustable seat, height adjustable headrest, but no height adjustable belts. Let's see how, as you can see, the plastic here feels very nice, not entirely scratchy, not cheap at all. This is the big highlight for the Tata cabin, is the fact that the plastics look really nice for a car of this size and price. You've got a very nice tone indicator on the black to RVM. This is of course the dual tone version, which cost 8.59 lakh rupees. Before you ask me the price in the comment section below, which you can do anyways, ask me anything in the comment section. Like I told you, height adjustable seat, a digital instrument cluster with two fuel gauges. That is of course, as you can see, for the CNG, this is for the fuel. And you can see there is temperature, time, odometer, 2 trip meters. The CNG light is on because the CNG is on. This now goes into petrol mode and the CNG light also goes away. Then it shows me the petrol tank can do 365 kilometers in the full fuel tank. Press CNG again, it's back to CNG. And that is the boot release button, lock button, fog lamp button, AC as always, chiller like any other Tata car, space to keep some stuff, another 12 volt socket for the front, charging point, cubby space, very deep, cup can holders here, small space to keep your key, which let me demonstrate. You'll probably have one key, I have two keys right now, and to keep on a daily basis. And of course I want to show this again, the slow motion Tata glove box. It is cooled, it's not illuminated, it's got space here as well, so pretty nifty. Love the seats as always, love the fabric, love the color, love the pattern that is on offer. Another reason why the Tata cabin feels very nice for a small car is because of all these elements that come together within the car. And the second big highlight of course is this screen. It's much smoother, much better than the original version, feels really nice. The sound system is as good as 2 segments above, so that's pretty fantastic from Harman Kardon. That is on offer. And not a day has gone by where we didn't enjoy the music on this car. You've got it's not a climate it's a climate control AC, sorry, so that's also really interesting. Very nice gear lever. The steering is available for tilt, not reach. No cruise control, just volume control and voice control that is on offer. Love the fact that you can horn is much easier than any other car. This is the difficult part. This is very simple. Overview adjuster is here, and yeah, it's a pretty nice cabin. Let's jump to the driving part. So what is the Tata Tigor CNG like to drive? Well, as we know, it's a petrol motor making 75 PS of power and 92 Newton meters of torque from a 1.2 liter 3-cylinder motor. And Tata is claiming that the difference between petrol and CNG is not that big, and we can confirm that aspect after spending a week with the Tigor CNG. Earlier with the Tiago CNG, we had a a day's impression of the car. And what we can tell you is that the CNG experience is really smooth. And switching from petrol to CNG, which we did a couple of times to get an idea, made us realize that the CNG mode is not that bad. It's not very noisy. It's not low on power or anything like that. And that's the best part, because not feeling low on power and high on torque and power at the same time makes the CNG experience really impressive. Of course, it is down by 7-8 PS over the petrol version once you activate the CNG mode, but then again the power loss is not that huge, and CNG is usually, as we know, for city commuters. And if you are also looking for a car in the CNG space, you are also probably going to spending most of your time in the city roads, and it doesn't disappoint at all, because out on the open road also doesn't disappoint. It doesn't disappoint in the city as well. There is very good drivability on offer. At the same time, low and mid range is really good. Within the city, of course, the clutch is light, the gearbox is very smooth. The Tata gearboxes just keep on getting better and better every day, and they are now reaching the benchmark levels of how manuals are done. So that's also really impressive from Tata, getting the gearbox very easy to operate. And the steering also just keeps on getting better and better. It feels much more free, lively, precise, and offers very good feedback as well for a car of this size. We know the Tiago and Tigor handle really well, and the CNG version is no exception, because ride quality is good. The steering provides good feedback. It's light and precise to a very large extent, not entirely. And the brakes are good, but the pedal bite we found to be is a bit mushy. The pedal bite is longer as well, so that could be fixed, and I think a simple upgrade to that also will solve the problem in many ways and making it much more better. Within the city, again, we didn't find the brakes to be a problem anyways, but it will be nice to have a very nice accurate brake pedal. What else can we tell you about the driving part? You can switch from petrol to CNG with the flick of a button. You don't need to press from CNG to petrol and then accelerate 10 times, and then it just happens on the go. It happens on a standstill. It happens very smoothly. There is no real problem where driving the Tigor CNG, and that's a really nice thing to have. That's what makes the Tigor CNG a very nice premium car to have, because usually all CNG cars are offered in base variants, and the customers feel like they're driving a cab or anything like that. So that is not going to be the case with the Tigor CNG. It's got a boot, it looks really nice. It's got a CNG option, it's got a nice petrol motor attached to it, which does the job. You can always switch to petrol for those long trips if you can't find a CNG station. Filling it is also very easy. We showed showed that video, in the Tiago video, and Tata also claims that it fills up faster, so that premium aspect is being taken care of, making sure that a lot of things are easier to live with in the CNG. Tata has done the last part, which was missing for quite some time, so hats off to Tata for getting it done. And that what makes the Tigor CNG quite impressive. Priced at 8.5 lakh rupees for the dual tone version that we were driving. I think it's good value for money considering you get a lot of features. The CNG experience is pretty premium, and right now there is competition, but then again the Tigor has its own benefits, such as cheap and cheerful service, and the CNG running costs are quite low. It feels very solid, very nice, built inside outside. It has a very good safety rating. Like I told you, CNG will be tested separately, but more or less it should be pretty impressive, and that's what makes the Tigor's case very strong. You should definitely consider this car if you are in the budget of 10 to 11 lakh rupees for a car in this segment. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like and share. Follow us on our website and social media for everyday updates. Until then, goodbye.